Okay. Well, I will start as always. Yep, the shadow. Put my hair back. Could use my hair. Oh, no. That's yucky. Well, it looks, I thought it was going to be better from the angle, but eventually I will have to buy myself some rings, which I do not have yet. I've been using natural light up until this time. But just, I know that the, algorithm and maybe other people are not sure what my channel is about. Some think my channel is about washing dishes, and that is not what washing dishes to me is about. Not just washing dishes. To me, my washing dishes is a time to connect with others, or as I sit and rest, it's a time to connect and to talk and chat. And I seem to get quite a few people that enjoy that. And of course, a few trolls. Hey, Raul. Can you get the dog? So, my place. El perro está allí. My place is about connection. No quiero que se metan porque van a entrar y salir. Va a querer entrar y salir. Ay, amor. Qué buena ayuda eres. So anyhow, as I was saying, I love you too. Be nice to the dogs. My place is about connection. It's about encouraging each other and lifting each other up. Now, acrylic art painting or any kind of arts really is enjoyable for many to sit and watch. So that is one reason that I do this. It's self-care for myself, and many have said it's very soothing and relaxing. They come home from work and they're able to relax just watching the pour. And so to me, that is enough to say, hey, I'm doing something good. And then during the day, I also have, not during the day, but I have also long form videos where I talk about different topics that many of us might have an interest in talking, and we might not all agree on the topics, but that's okay. We don't have to agree on everything. So I will get to my other acrylic paint pours. Hi, Maddie. How are you? I'm going to get my acrylic paint pouring from last week, and I'm going to try to decide what base coat I want. I was going to touch up some of my paintings, but I'm going to do that another time. I don't know if I'm going to do that on a live or not. If I do, it'll be in one of my daytime lives, not my nighttime lives. My nighttime live will actually be for the acrylic pour painting itself. So how are you doing, Maddie, today? Thanks for coming out. I appreciate you. And 1 second, I'll be right back. Oh. I thought I had everything here. Missing some things. So that's brown as well. Okay, that's a stain. All of these are brown. Why? Why? Black. Interesting. Be okay. This is a lighter brown. And where did I put my paintings from last week? I'm still here. I just forgot a couple things. So my paintings from last week are hiding. I'm so hungry. I haven't had supper yet. Watch me fall. Hello. Hey, Miss M, how are you? Make sure you like and subscribe. It's 100% free. Thank you very much, Maddie. Appreciate that. So last week, I don't know who was here last week. My memory is not that great. This is my third live today and the third time that Miss M has been here. You're okay, Maddie? Great to see. Great to hear. So these are my paintings from last week, last Wednesday. Let's see. And then I'll show you some other ones that I really like. I don't remember where they're from. And then we will choose some colors. I'll show you what I've done with. I've swapped spots. I was on the wall over there before. Now I'm over here, which is why my paintings, I've moved them kind of all over the place. So this, I kind of like. I have to seal these still first. I'm not sure if I want to do that tonight or that one's already sealed. I think I want to get a roller to roll. And that one, I actually quite like these. So my favorite ones I have over on my shelf this one quite a bit. That one I like as well. And that one I really like. All right. So what you guys tell me? Should I put a layer of sealer on some of my paintings that I haven't sealed yet? Or should we paint? Because I can do both, but, and then see, okay, I'm going to go like this. Just move my laptop over. There we go. We've got a little shelf in the corner for my paints and some of my tiles. I've got a shelf in front of me, 2 shelves in front of me with paint and my other tiles that I've done. Sorry. So I'm making my dinner, about to eat. Oh, nice. What are you making? We decided to order out tonight, which we probably do once or twice a month. So, although I don't think we did it yet in January. What are you eating? We're going to have Vietnamese food. Right? So, Miss M, Maddie, what do you think? Are you good if I do some sealing of my... You're having salad, nice. What kind of protein are you having in your salad, if you're having any? What do you think? I think I'll seal a little bit while we wait to see if anybody comes on. I'm still going to be closing the lid and we'll just be talking and I'll have my cell phone on so I can converse with you guys still. I just don't want to leave it this time. All right. So I've made my decision. We'll do some sealing. I need more Minwax and I need more Floetrol. You're fine with that? Okay, awesome. So we'll start with sealing. And then we will go on to, well, maybe I'll put this in here. And I'll just pour it back in when I'm done. And then we'll go on to painting after. So, all right. I've got quite a bit here. So this is Minwax. It is a sealer. I also use it. Oh, I should have my cheesecloth for it. I'll just try to watch some. Okay, that should be plenty. So I use this for sealing the top of the paintings, as well as I put it in my cloud base coat. So, okay, ready? Here we go. So, there. All right. There's that. And I need my phone on. Gotta look for YouTube. I'm going to unplug it so I can see it properly. All right. All right. So let's see if I'm on. There I am. Make sure my volume's down. All right, there we go. And I can still see conversation and have conversation with you guys. Move that up a little bit. You'll see the difference. It's quite a big difference. I'm going to move this around. I've taken a lot of stuff off of my table. Look at my poorly done mug. I made a mess of it. So I might pour over it again. And then I have to taper on the top. But okie dokie. So let me see here. What size of paintbrush? I want a nice big one. But I also want it to be, oh, that's nice. I think I had a rag here. What did I do with it? Just use my, oh, there it is. Instead of wasting a bunch of, what are they called? Napkins. Yeah, you see this one is a lot brighter than this one. You can see the difference between the two, can you? Can you see the difference? Hello, who's all out there? Feel free to say hi, stop in, tell me where you're from. If I don't know you, tell me something about you. All right. So what we're doing is we're just sealing with Minwax, protective finish. I probably should have had some, that's what I should have done. Well, next time I'm going to mix Floetrol with this as well. So that way I won't see paintbrush lines. I wonder if I can get a little bit out because I think I don't have any left. So Maddie, what have you been up to today? I know I probably asked you this before, but Maddie, do you do any art? It's a big clump. Okay. Hope I don't need more than that. And we will mix this. Do you do any art, Maddie? I know Miss M does. I'm just wondering if you do as well. I thought I heard my name. You did. You did indeed hear your name. All right. I think another thing I will need to do, though, is to get a heat gun. You're eating. That's okay. You enjoy your food. Sorry about that. So, Miss M, what did you do this afternoon? When you weren't hanging out with me? See, look at how much more bright that is. Right? So hopefully this one, because I put Floetrol in it, so it should dry with no problem. I just hung out and had dinner and now just relaxing. Awesome. See, isn't this a relaxing time? It's a wonderful thing. I love all these cells in this one. And the texture is amazing as well. Oh yeah, this is going to dry, I believe, a lot better than some of my other ones. I might have to sand some of them down and reapply. Some of them you can see the streaks of the paint brushes on them. It's so funny now that I'm doing lives and kind of explaining what I do. That's just a habit I get into now. We ordered dinner from Dad's restaurant, so I had a chicken wrap. It was really good. Oh, that sounds amazing. Yeah, we ordered as well, but we have a place called Tien, and it's Vietnamese food, and that's my husband's favorite. And because I didn't have a craving for really anything, oh, I'm having mod salad. There you go, mod salad. There we go. Nice. So tomorrow night, for those of you who are older or have parents who will one day be older, I have Vicky from Aging on Your Own Terms in my chit chat tomorrow night, and it will be very good because I think at any age we should be prepared not only for our parents aging, but also for ourselves. It's something that's, I believe, very important to think about. And then in a couple weeks, and two Wednesdays, I'm going to have a live. I have to send out emails to those of us who have emailed me. I cannot talk. and explain what we're doing. We'll be doing a collab, whoever wants to, with art. So there'll be, 4 to 6 of us at a time. We'll all be doing art together on StreamYard. Oh, I like that. It's so pretty. Look at right here. Just love that. And all the cells in here. My family cooks dinner home as much as we can. We go out to eat or order a local pizza place once in a while. Yeah, that's the same as us. We used to actually eat out quite a bit. But now maybe once or twice a month. But not every month. Pineapple belongs on pizza. I agree, Maddie. Pineapple does belong on pizza. Especially here in Canada. Actually, we call it a Hawaiian pizza. Isn't that funny? Because of the pineapple. I think, is it called that in the US as well? Hawaiian pizza? Ham and pineapple? There we go. Oh, I really like that. See, that base coat wasn't too bad, but it's not as light as this one. This one is already sealed, but I think I'm going to have to sand it down and reseal it. See that this color is quite a bit different than this one. So I'm going to see what else I can do. Yes, it's called that here in the US. I've tried it on and didn't like it. Oh, you didn't like it? It used to be one of my favorites. I still like it quite a bit, but I just like pineapple. Oh, really? By itself. Oh, I love pineapple by itself as well. Okay. So, shoot, I touched the side of it, which I should not have done. And now I just covered up all of my dishes where I can pour. So I organized my art studio so that I can find things easier, and I still got a ways to go, but I'll get it done. And I'm going to have my paintings all over the walls. Not these ones, not these ones. These ones I'm going to put in boxes to have and have like wax paper between them. And just have them ready so that I have enough stuff to sell at art fairs and whatnot. But I think we are going to, I'm just going to do those for now. This one's already done. Oh no, I have other ones. Silly me, I forgot about these ones. Okay. Now you're going to see the difference of the color here once I apply this. It just makes everything pop. And it helps keep it safe. So hello, C. Hi, all. And Kathleen, I can't stay long because I'm rolling, but it's quiet right now, so noticed you live. I remember you saying you were going to be, so clicked for a few minutes and to say hi. I won't have the volume really on here, but yeah. Well, thanks for joining us. This time you caught me at the beginning of my live instead of at the end of my live. And when I'm on the horizontal lives, I don't know if you can hear me or not, because you said you don't know your volume on. if somebody calls me, my volume, or I go mute and I cannot get the volume back. So, hey Ace, how you doing? Thanks for joining us today. Welcome in, says Miss M. Yo, dog, sup? Hi there, Kathleen. Hi, M, etc. Maddie, hey Ace. How you doing today, Ace? Are you from the UK, if I remember correctly? Or am I remembering not correctly? Oh, I like that. Actually, I like that a lot. Oh, I missed some. Well, you're from North Carolina. I've had so many people in here from the UK lately, so apologize for that. My mom and step have a dog who's 19 years old, named Ace. I've been following a guy on YouTube who goes by Ace. It's a word that means something, but his name is Ryan. Cool. All right. So, I don't know. I think this dries too fast sometimes. I need to step away for a few minutes. I'll be listening, but won't be reading to the chat. I'll be back. Okay. Thanks, Miss M, for letting me know. So as I apply this, you're going to see just how beautiful the sealer is. How it makes everything just pop, just shine so beautifully. And I want to say that I appreciate everybody who's out tonight. And I hope that you're having a wonderful day. And if you're not, and you feel like chatting, feel free. We have so many encouraging people here in our community and that join us. So right now what I'm doing is I'm using Minwax to seal the paint. Are you still there, Ace? I think I met you on the Sources Live, didn't I? Dear, the food is here in like 2 minutes, just so you know. He's listening to me out there, so he knows. He can hear me. Like 2 minutes away. I don't know. So this will be my last one that I'm... Did I meet you on the Source? Or where did I meet you again? Because I think you were on the Source. Were you not? Or did you just end up finding my channel? I don't remember. I thought I've seen you on the Source. Or somebody's live that I also go on from time to time. Unless it was Shirley Van Girl Cheryl, I mean, not Shirley Van. All right. So that's all I'm going to do for now. But now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to mix some other paint with it. You're back. Yay. Yes, I was on the Source. Okay. That's where I met you. I'm glad you're back, Miss M. Just in time. I'm going to try to mix No, maybe not. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? So I have this black color, which I kind of would like to see what it would look like as a base coat. What do you guys think? You think that'll look good? Instead of brown or white, I've got lots of white. I've got brown, I've got burgundy, I've got pink. What do you think? Black? If the paint is still any good, I don't know how old it is. I think I'm just going to mix a little bit for now. See, this is black. We will see what black will look like, and then we'll choose some colors to go with it. Maybe metallic colors, that would look pretty. What do you guys think? Some metallic colors? All right. I have another, this is not a very thick knife. Where did my spatula go? Which would be thicker. Ace says, hi there, Miss M. Kathleen. This is to your husband. Hola, ¿cómo estás? You won't be able to hear him respond because he's in the living room, but he will be able to hear you. And I know he will say, bien, y tú de regreso, in return. Hey, Ace. All right, so I'm going to stir this first. And I know stirring is also very nice. So I'm going to put this here. And I will get one of my, this should be okay. Look at, let paint dry on it, which is fine. I can still use it because it's dry, so it won't mix. Oh, there we go. Oh, I like this color. I think this is going to be very pretty. I did shake it up, but not enough. Do I have a small container I can put it in? Well, once I do some, we'll see if we like them, hey? And I think I'm going to do my straight pour again. Do you guys remember what a straight pour is? It's when I pour the layered paints on top of each other. Anyway, can I be a mod? You know what? Because I know who you know, yes, you can be a mod. And you've been here a few times, so. I do typically have a rule that I need to know somebody for a while. But when I meet you from another reliable source, like the source, then, and you've been here a few times, yep, I added you as a mod. So if you comment, you'll see that your name has been changed to a moderator. Can you see that? I'm going to put it up just a little bit. Our food is here, so the dogs are barking. Isn't that a pretty black color? All right. Here we go. Oh. Okay. Be good for now. Here's my channel, everyone. That's pretty color. Welcome to the Moddies. All right. And I'm going to put this over there. The lid back on here. Where did I put my lid? And there it is. Okay. Put that there. Once it's opened, I don't want to put it on the floor. And then we will add some Minwax. And then we will mix. Mix and mix and mix. Yeah, typically what mods are for is to be assistants to the person doing the live, because when trolls come in, it's easier for you guys to catch them than myself. Now, when it comes to trolls, the only thing I don't like is when they are talking very grossly. I don't care if they're silly. I don't care if they call me old. I don't care if they call me ugly or stupid or anything like that. That doesn't bother me. A says, thanks, Miss M. But yeah, just gross stuff. So just so that we're all on the same page. Nice. That's a nice flow there. See that? I don't know if you can see it. There we go. All right, so that's ready. That's over there. So what colors are we interested in tonight? Should I pick the colors tonight? Maybe I'll pick the colors first, and then you guys can add to them. How's that? I like to do 4 colors, especially on my longer tiles. So I'm going to put this back on here, that there. All right. What colors? We're going to use black. You know, I'm going to do red and silver, and then let's see what else. So red, or actually, I really like this, but black in the background might be okay, except with silver. Oh, here's my red. It's a red metallic, which is good. And I said a silver, right? No. Let me see. Silver. There we go. It's not a metallic, but that's okay. I don't know where my silver metallic went to. It disappeared. All right. So black with red and silver. Do we want white as well? It's going to be a pretty painting with the colors are being picked. Thank you, Miss M. So this has a little bit of pink in it, but I don't think it will mix with the paint. So I'm going to see how much of my Floetrol I have left. There's a big blob that's blocking some of it. So what this is for, oh no, some of the blob is coming out. All right, we don't want that. Stuck pretty good. All right, I need another container. There's a little one. Oh, there we go. There's the blob. All right. You know, I might just use that and add the red to it. I'm going to put, this is matte, so I'll put some matte in it. And matte red as well as dog hair in there, or cat hair, maybe cat hair. So I'm going to put some matte red, a little bit of metallic, because I don't have a lot of metallic left. Metallic red anyhow. Metallics are my favorite because they've got a shine to them, and I love that. So let me see. That will be my silver stirrer. And I have to get more stirrers. I think I have some out in the living room, but this will work. There we go. That's the consistency we want, but I'm going to add a little bit more water because I do want this a little bit thinner than the base coat. So, but I'm going to do that in a second. I'm going to see if I can find my silver. There it is. Container from last. Oh, no, that's not it. This is from my, look at how pretty it turned out from last time that I did a straight pour. Okay, let me see here. Well, we'll just use this pink one. How's that? And try to pour some of this Floetrol without. Oh, there's a glob. Oh, that's a big glob. Look at that. What? It's a big booger. By the way, Miss M, I just connected with you. Love that tuxedo cat. Thank you, Ace. My cat's name is Fox. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I love it when you guys connect with each other. That is awesome. Okay, this is why I typically use a cheesecloth so that I don't get all that globs in there. But should I use one other color? Do you have any animals, Ace? That's a pretty silver color too. Oh, that is metallic. I thought it wasn't. Look at that. All right. And Maddie's here. I believe you're still here, are you, Maddie? She loves ducks. That's her favorite thing. I'm going to put a little bit more of this. What other color would be nice with this? Okay. Not bad, except for, yeah, there we go. Okay, and each color will have to be a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit of water. So Ace, I haven't been to your channel yet. What is your channel about? Do you want to tell us what your channel is about? Nice. There we go. What other color? Traveling videos. Oh, that's awesome. So where do you travel to? I haven't been outside of North America. So I've been to, of course, Canada, because this is where I live, but only 3 provinces in Canada. No, 4. Only 4 provinces. Only the US and Mexico. What about you? Where else have you been to? I have goals of where I would like to go, but like I will check out your videos. But I don't know. Should there be like orange, blue? I've got a lot of blues in my other ones. I don't know if I want to do blue. Okay. So the base color has to be thicker than the other ones because oops. Because we don't want the base to we want the base color to hold up the other colors. So but I need one more color. Anybody got an idea? I think yellow? No. Gold? And the shorts video games and artwork. Oh, cool. So saying that, Ace, if you're interested in being on a list for collabs I'm going to do once or twice a month, probably once a month to start, collabs on Wednesday night. So there'd be like 4 to 6 of us painting at the same time, talking to the audience. We can get to know more people that way. What do you think? Would you like to do something like that with your art? If so, send me an email. My emails are on my description of my YouTube channel. Green? No. What else? Black, silver, red, and what other color? Let me see. I don't want neon. Orange or turquoise. I don't know. Either of those will look good. Any ideas, guys? One of those with these colors and black as a base. Nice, thank you. All right. I am going to start with black for the base first. And then we'll see. Maybe we only need 2 colors. I don't know. We will see. What kind of art do you do, Ace? I'm just gonna leave that stick there. And where'd my spatula go? That's one thing I forgot to look for before I started was my spatula. Oh well, then we'll just use this. Actually, we'll do this first. Painting, drawing, and specialty. Well, that's cool. I would love to see it. So if ever you're interested in being a part of the collab, feel free to send me an email. I'm trying to get as many people on the list as possible. And then some people crochet, some people do watercolor, some people do diamond painting, just all sorts of stuff. So if you're interested, let me know. If not, that's okay too. Whatever you like. All right, so We're going to start layering my colors. Just going to do a little bit at a time. There we go. They're both metallic, so this is just going to be amazing, I hope. The colors are quite elegant together, so nice. I haven't done one with these colors yet, these 3 colors. So I think this will be pretty cool. And if we run out of Floetrol, I will just use water instead to thin down the paints. A little bit more red. Okay, I'll show you what it looks like. You're going to see a bunch of rings, red and silver rings. And it looks like some of the red is bleeding into the silver, so we'll see. The silver might not be as heavy. Ah, that makes sense. Red is heavier than silver. So we'll just start pouring. And I don't know if the silver mess, it might just be a big mess, but we'll see. Maybe not. It always looks like a mess in the beginning. Okay. Where are my lids? I have lids to set these on so they're not dripping everywhere. This is my Floetrol lid, I think. That'll be okay. All right. You know what? Where's my other ones? I'm going to get another one ready here. And as I pour, in order to not waste so much paint, I'm going to pour onto the other one. We'll see what happens with that. Sorry, when I turn it to my side, you can't see what I'm doing, but that corner is not going to have black on it. Come on. Nope. Huh. My first one is always, well, not always, a lot of times not my favorite, but we'll see. You never know. Oh, it's getting some cells. So what I like to, my thing lately, like before I wasn't focused on getting a lot of cells. So I'm just going to sit here for now. But now I'm learning about cells and how to get them to work and everything. So that's kind of my goal. And over here, we have lots of cells. Okay, there we go. Sometimes you just got to coax it down there a little bit. Okay. Okay. What do you think, guys? Sometimes you can't really see until it's dry. I think it's going to be quite pretty, actually. And these cells, as it sits, they should be opening up more, so they will be bigger. Thank you, Miss Em. All right, so I'm going to set this. I have to get paint off. I'm going to put it on this one. And even though it is okay to waste some paint, I like to waste not as much. If I don't have to. All right, so next week I will show you how that turns out. What am I going to do on this one now? All right. Well, I'm just going to pour this on top. We'll see if, because what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to do a blowout. So they should surface anyhow. I wonder if I should do another one. I haven't done this for a while. I used to do this with my canvases when I would paint on canvases. I would have one at the bottom and pour the paint onto it. Some people are really good at saving the paints. Just see how that just flows so nicely. It's almost mesmerizing. So Ace, have you had a good day today? And whoever else is out there, have you had a good day today? Feel free to let me know who you are, where you're from. Oh, I even like it just like this, but I'm going to put more color into it. See, it's kind of pretty just like that on its own, but I think I will add more color to it anyhow. And we'll see if a blowout will work. Oh, it's so sparkly. Okay, that's my rag. It's so sparkly, I just love it. All right, so what we're going to do here, we're going to try the red on the bottom. I'm just going to put 1, 2, 3, too close together. And that one. And then I'm going to do 2 layers of this. And then we'll see how it comes out. I think it's going to be quite pretty. No, I probably made because I didn't realize how heavy or what, like I'm still learning. I'm not a professional at this or anything. So, and there's so many different types of paints and so many different thicknesses and everything. So that's one thing that I'm learning as well. So my red doesn't really look like red. It looks more like a pink color. Well, yeah, but that's okay. We'll see what happens once it's dry. Come on, here we go. I think that's because of the colors mixed instead of staying separate, but that's okay. Still looks pretty. And I think the silver is bleeding into the black, which is not what I'm looking for, but That's okay. I think it'll still turn out nicely anyhow. So I'm going to start. Oh, that's going to be nice. Like that. Let's move this a little. Can you see properly? That one I don't really like, but I'll go back to it after. Always touch it up. Trying to get them to look like petals, and the first one did. But these other ones, third one is not too bad, but that's okay. But this, you can see the cells in here. I'll show you after. It's got quite a few cells. And this one will have a little bit. That's kind of what I'm looking for. So I'm going to put this one over here. I should have only done 4 maybe of the dots, but that's okay. Okay, I am going to get one of my, it's not sharp enough, I don't think. There we go. Not bad for mixing white paint. What do you think so far? This is my favorite one over here. The other one was more just pink. So it doesn't really have any style to it. So I might end up doing something else to it. But we will see. All right. I'd like this to come down a little bit more. I don't know if I like that or not. It's okay, we'll see. So one thing that I've been trying to encourage people these days is when you wake up in the morning, if you don't feel like getting out of bed, reach out to somebody, talk to them, and be encouraged. Start your day with somebody who encourages you. Because each day is a new day. I know this one over here just kind of is doing its own thing, and I'm not having the best of luck with it, so I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it. Okay. I will put this back down here. And this back down here. And, oh, lots of paint at the bottom. All right. What other color? I'm going to add another color. What's under here? Green. Do I want another color? Do I not want another color? Anybody? Anybody? Anybody still here? If not, that's okay. I know there's a lot of lives going on today, which there weren't as many, I don't think, the last few times, but maybe there was, and I just didn't notice. It's possible. Oh, big paint booger. Trying to decide what other color I want. That was not good. It's okay. Okay, blue. No, I'm just going to use this color, orange. All right. Oh, that's running all over the place. Well, apparently my table's not level, or at least the paint can. I'm Turn it a little bit. Now you can't see what I'm doing, but you see the end results of it. There you go. Let's see, I'll show you here. My paint was running on there from my last painting. Oh, there's that big glob of Floetrol in there. I don't like that. So let's try to get rid of it. I don't know if orange is going to look good or not. I like orange, and I like orange and black, so it might be okay. With the silver and red as well. We'll see. But I think I'm going to do a straight, I don't know if I'm going to do a straight pour again. I'm just not getting the designs that I'm wanting. But I'm going to try again. I'm going to try to blow it again and see what else we can do. So, feel free to join in. Feel free to talk. Let me know where you're from, who you are. Everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome. Do 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 do. All right. Do 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 do. Let's see. Oh, well, I don't know if I'm going to drip this one onto the. I probably should have. Yeah. All right. Oops. Do 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 do. There's not a lot of conversation happening tonight. Is everybody just relaxing, enjoying their night? You don't have any trolls to combat tonight, Em? Which is kind of nice. Then you actually get to just relax. Go. Just gotta encourage it down here a little bit. It feels like it's thickening up some, which I really don't want, but it's too late now because I've already got it on there. So, all right. I'm going to put this up here closer. This here. I need a water break. All right. Okay. All right. I still have a little bit in here, so I'm trying to decide what order I want to go in. We're going to go orange, even though I've got some down there, but orange, silver, red. I really like that other one I just did. Oh, oops. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Not silver between each one. This one you can see the ring's a little bit more clear. Right, I'm going to set that there for a moment. Want to move these paints or I will end up being a klutz. Okay, this is in my way. I can put these paints away because I'm not using them at the moment. Now I can stay there because it's dripping with paint. And the Floetrol can go back over there. All right, now I'm going to put these paints off to the side. All right, let's see what we're going to do here. So then we've got the circles. This is called a straight pour. And I'm feeling a little bit anxious about how it's going to turn out because another one I did, I didn't like how it turned out. Second one I liked quite a bit. So I'm going to try with the orange. I'm going to try another straight pour and then I'll do another blowout pour. So here we go. That's better. It's staying separate a little bit better, which is what I'm wanting. But I might just leave it like that. If I need some more paint, I will add to it. Now, once again, I'm going to put that up like that. I'm thinking I don't even want to blow this one out, but let's try tilting it first and then we'll. Some people do spinning and I haven't gotten there yet. Not brave enough. I do have a box set aside for that because you can't just spin without somewhere to spin in. Okay, I like that orange in there actually. That's quite pretty. I wonder how this would pour without the base coat. You know, I might try that once. And if it doesn't work, well, you live and learn, right? Look at the bottom of my tile. That's why I end up painting the bottoms. For now, okay. And the great thing about, well, I guess I was going to say the great thing about abstract painting, but the great thing about painting in general is you can work with things and make it work for you. So if you don't like the complete result, it's always something else. I really like those colors together, I must say. So I'm going to turn this over here. I'm very nervous, a little bit anxious, but it'll be okay, right? Because we have to do what Bob Ross says, enjoy the process. But what am I doing? All right, we're going to blow this part out. I don't want to blow everything out. Enjoy the process. It's okay. And let's see. I don't know if I want that much void space, so I might just do a little bit more. I do like the marbled look in there, and we're getting some cells here. If you see here, getting some different cells, which is really what I like, what I'm looking for. But I am going to blow this out just a little bit. I think there's some cells popping up over there. Sometimes we just find the way through. Just draw and make things just look so much more pretty. There we go. I like that. So let me see what I can do with that little piece there. I've got my apron on so I can clean my paint onto my apron. And I actually am really enjoying this one. I'm enjoying doing it, and I'm enjoying the process. I'm enjoying the outcome. I know this is quite a chill live, but that's what I do. That's who I am. Because this is actually just for relaxing, for hopefully being motivated to stay positive. If you're feeling down, that's important to talk to somebody and take care of yourself. Got to take care of our body as well as our mind. Let's see. Do 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 do. Well, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. I really like it. I think that, no, I have two favorites now from today. But this, so far, I think is number one favorite. I'm going to try the blowout one now. Maybe I'll do, yeah, I don't know. Trying to see what I did last time. Really like it. This will be perfect on a piece of clothing. And so will the other one. This one that is like full of just pink, don't really like, but I gotta wipe off the bottom. We don't want it to dry like that. Don't want to have bumps on the bottom. I mean, they can be taken off, but even after it's dry, it's better. Oh, I really, really like that. So far, that is my favorite. All right. I'm trying to decide if I want to fix this other one. I think I might. You know what? You're going to sit right there just for now. Stay there. Don't move. I'm going to bring this other one that's been spilling everywhere. Don't like it. It's, there's not enough happening in it. So we'll see. I don't know if we'll be able to do this or if I just need to add more paint. Or take some paint off. It's more like it. All right, we're gonna try this. And then we'll blow it out and see what happens. Get some of that paint off. Like that. Mm-hmm. Oh! Please don't blow onto the computer. But I think I did again. Oh, I like that part. Let's try that again over here. One more drop here. And one more drop here. And we'll see. We will see. Well, that kind of looks cool. It's almost like, in parts of it, it's almost like tiger ice cream. I love tiger ice cream. Well, so far it's still not my favorite, but I like it better than I did before. I just don't know. Just have to play around with it because, like I said, we can always make it better. And once it's dry, usually it has a different outcome. And in the end, if I don't like it when it's dry, I can just peel it off because I won't have sealed it yet. So once it's sealed, it's going to be harder to remove, but I think I will be able to save it. Quite sure. Just like Bob Ross says, enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. I want to go like this. So we're getting some cell movement over here, a little bit here. Not as much as I would like, but I love the metallic look in it. It really has a sparkle there. Just want to give it a little bit more dynamic, more dimension to the painting. So this, I might go down that way. And the one thing that I do with my clothing line, because the paintings that I have go onto the clothing line, and once I receive some of my other ones, because I send them off to a company to print the patterns on the clothing, as well as choose a design that I would like to sell. What I can do is when there's a painting, I can take parts of the painting, not the whole thing, and just really make a beautiful creation of the clothing as well as the pattern that I'm going to be using on it. So my joy or desire or interest is to create a variety of different patterns that can be used on clothing for different times of the year. Now, on Tuesday coming, we are going to be doing more red and white colors because it's going to be Halloween, maybe some pink. Halloween. Valentine's Day is coming up. So the next couple weeks, I think up to Valentine's Day, we're going to try to do more hearts. We're going to do more, just a lot more, sorry for my dogs. We're going to do a lot more stuff because my dog is driving me nuts. Leonard! I'm not sure who's here and why he's barking, but that's okay. He'll be okay. Yes. I really like this one, actually. Okay. I really like this, actually. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? The end result is just gorgeous. I really, like, this is the one I thought that I wasn't going to like, but I just added a little bit more paint to it, drew some lines, added some dimensions, doing some blowout, and it turned out spectacular. So that's what I'm saying. You know, when you're doing art and you think you don't like something, how it's turned out, you can always try. That's lopsided. I don't want it there. Let's move my water. Water can go on the floor. That's fine. Okay. I love that. Good. Now I have 3 that I really like. So that's good. Let's see. Are we going to have a 4th one that we like? Of course we are. Of course we are. I'm going to try not to put quite so much paint on here this time. If I have to add more, I'll add more. And I'm going to try to see if I can find my spatula. So if you're not there, some of you aren't, okay. Where's my spatula? I had it here. I had it last time. Well, I don't remember moving it, but maybe somebody else did. Although I don't think people come into my art room that often. All right. I have this sponge thing. I have no idea where it's from, but I think it would be very cool. And it could spread the paint nicely as well. So we'll just see what happens with it. Not much. Gotta put more base paint on maybe. Oh, that's one thing. Eventually, not yet. But I'm going to work towards, and my times might change to do my lives because I'm not trying to be in the way of anybody else's lives. So my time might change to see what's better for other people. So I'm not interfering with their lives as well if they were doing lives before me. And see what we can work out, because that's the great thing also about collaborating and working as a team on YouTube is making sure that we're not interfering with a lot of people's lives or videos or whatnot. So, all right, what was I going to do with this one? Take out this little yucky piece. All right, what am I doing? I'm going to do another blowout, but I'm going to use 3 colors this time. I'm still going to put red down at the bottom. Although, yeah, because I've got 3 colors now. So I'm going to see, a lot of people are able to draw their little line. And go up that way. And then down this way. Okay. I haven't done one like this for a little while, so we'll see how it turns out. Then I'll do silver. But the silver, we're just gonna, come on. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. Trying to get the dogs to not be bothering me during the live, but they're used to being with me all day long, so. A little bit more. So orange, no red, orange, no red, silver. Okay, and orange. All right. Probably put this a little bit lopsided, but that's okay. Oh, that's nice. Like that. As a matter of fact. Oops. This one. Those parts are a little bit too close together, so I'm probably going to try to just tip it a little bit, if the tipping will work. And that way a little bit. Yeah. Yep. And when these are dry, they are going to look magnificent. I really like them now as well, but Don't want to turn my pants into paint pants. All right, what do I want to do next? I could do some blowout on it, but the sides don't have enough paint because I didn't put enough black paint on the base, but that's okay because I've got lots down here that I can use. So I just want to say, for whoever's here watching, I really appreciate you being out, and I hope you're enjoying the process because painting to me, it's just, it's a joy. It's something that makes me happy. Excuse me. I always get a frog in my throat when I'm doing a live. But yes, painting just brings me so much joy and calm, and I just want to pass that on to everybody else and to share my joy with you. Because joy is something that not everybody has an easy time finding each day. No, okay, it's fine. Just trying to see if what to do next. This is another part that to me is just soothing and therapeutic, is just drawing in the wet paint. And just let the piece talk to you. There's a little bit of cells over here, but there's not going to be a lot of cells in this one. I didn't do a blowout, but I might still do that, you know? I think I might. Right over here. Or I did do a blowout, didn't I, in the beginning? Yes, and then I was, yeah. So, yes, I'm probably going to talk to some other YouTubers that I know that are in my community and see if there's a better time to do this live, because I know there's a lot of people doing lives in the evening, as that's when people are not working. So I just want to work together with other people to get things done. This kind of reminds me of like dragony colors. And I find it very pretty. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. I know. I should stick to my day job. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, it's late, but yet not too late. I guess it's 8:30, so that's late enough. I'm just really enjoying this process. Enjoying the painting, enjoying the drawing. And yeah, the thing with acrylic pour painting or fluid painting is it's not always just a one-step process, right? You can add always different designs, different imprints, stencils, whatever you want to it, and just make it as beautiful as your heart desires. And that's just, the beauty of it. And when I started out, I didn't have the confidence to draw in my paintings and to, as we say, wreck them, because we're not actually wrecking them. We are modifying them. And we make art. Oh, I just really like this a lot as well. So, it reminds me of a dragon, this one. Do you want to see? I'll show you. Reminds me of a dragon. Might not remind you of a dragon. A Chinese dragon, that is. But it reminds me of one. Oh, come on. Okay. Just a little bit closer to you so you can see a little bit better. Kept saying I was going to do a better setup, but StreamYard, which is the app that I use for my lives that are horizontal, I can't do. I have to purchase to do the mobile. I have to use the mobile on it, so but I'll still figure it out to do it better because I do have the tripod to do that. I just have to figure out how to set it up properly. I must have touched it there. I'm glad I put orange in there because I really like that. Yep. Yep, I do. I do too. Where's my hammer? There it is. I think I'm gonna make some noise. Okay. You wanna see my hands are now all black. Okay, so we're gonna take this. This should be more level now because I have the lid off. Okay, so we're gonna do one more. 1, 2, 3. I've only done 4. Usually I do 6, but we will see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have more paints left over, so I'll probably do 2 more. Maybe we'll get one more person in to join us. I don't know. No promises. That's okay. All right, so it's very thick. I wonder what I did with my spatula, which is actually a butter knife, but okay. Yeah, that's, oh, I really like this. Yep, I do. All right. It's a little bit of a booger. It's a little cold. So we are going to pour this like so. Oops. Okay. So I think I'm going to try the dots again. As I do more, of course, I will learn to do better. But I'm going to try orange first this time. Hopefully the red isn't heavier than the orange. You know what? I do have to flatten this out over the whole thing. So I'm seeing as my hands are already filled with black paint, I'm just going to use my hands because I cannot find my spatula. I don't feel like blowing it out, so we will just, and I don't care about that because that will just add to it. Yeah. Am I missing something? I'm going to have a late supper for you guys. Okay. So, okay. I don't know if I'm going to do, yeah, typically I do 6. Although last week I only did 5, I believe. So I might just do 5. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm just going to set this on my rag. All right. So the dots is what I was going to be working on. And only 3. I'm going to just do 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's, come on, get off there. There we go. All right. And then silver. Then if I had, the thing is this, I mean, I can take it off if I don't like it. But, and eventually as I practice, I will be doing some really cool things. But I like the ones that I've done so far, which I will show you here at the end. This will be a blowout. These two I'll blow that direction. This one I'll blow this way, and we'll see if we can get what I'm looking for. Orange, silver, and then red. Orange, I mean silver. I like all the colors too. Oh, that's really turning out pretty. They're each so different and unique, no matter what you do. It just turns out so pretty. And I will eventually be doing my bigger canvases again. But I think I'm just going to make sure I get enough of these done so that when I do markets, I will have enough to do. So I'm going to start it in the middle. Like that. Probably can go out this way a little bit more. And this way. Okay. Now, like this one quite a bit. The middle one, that's okay. Just want to do this a little bit here. There we go. But I didn't want that to happen with the other one, so that's okay. This one I'm going to blow out to this angle, and then we'll see how it turns out. And if I need to do more, then I will blow some off into this side. But I'm hoping it'll turn out the way I'm wanting it to. We'll see what happens. Can always make adjustments. I do want some void space in it. I find that to be very pretty. And I kind of wanted these two to be similar, but I did not. Yep, all three are very different. That's okay. Now I'm also going to go back to wrecking it just a little bit or drawing on it. I would prefer calling it drawing on it, but if you want to go in, maybe let me go go. I like that. And a little bit more down here. Okay. You know what? I might as, although I like that cluster of, that's okay. I might as well make this the same as the other one. So okay. They don't have to be exactly the same because that's not abstract in my mind anyhow. But to have likenesses, I like. So put this out here. Wipe that off because I just wrecked that one. Actually, I quite like this. Well, I've got my new designs for my clothing, so that's amazing. These kind of look like dried up flowers, not in a bad way. But you know how you save your petals and you use them for crafts and whatnot? That's what it reminds me of. I like it. Okay, I'm going to show you the 5 that I have so far. And so we've got this one. This is the last one that I've done. I might only do 5 tonight. I can show you. I quite like them. I like the colors. I like the metallic. Oh, we're missing some paint here. I like the metallic sheen that it has, the sparkle that it has to it. Now, where am I going to put this? Because my other paintings that I sealed are sitting everywhere. Well, I'm going to put this just right down here for now. And put it off to the side so I can pick it up easily. All right. Then we have this one. This was the 4th one that we did. No, yes, 4th one, which I quite like. This is the 2nd one, which I also like, although the paint, the color is soaking into the black, but that's okay. I really like it. So this was the 1st one. Now I had to take it and touch it up because it was just pink across the whole thing. So I added some orange to it, to the silver, and did some wrecking through it, some drawing. And actually, I like the end results of it. And then my 2nd one is here, which I also quite like. Like the colors, I like the final design, and each one I have done a little bit of wrecking through it or drawing through it, which I haven't done for a while, probably for a few years. But yeah, I quite like them all. And I think that's all I'm going to do for tonight. I thank you all for joining me tonight, and anyone who watches the replay, thank you. So I appreciate you all, and we'll see you next time. Tomorrow night, if anybody's still around, tomorrow night I am doing a chit chat or an interview 1-to-1 with Vicky from Aging on My Terms. And she's got great information, great advice for aging, for helping your parents as they're aging, and all sorts of great advice. Now, what I will be doing throughout the next little bit is adding more to my lives, more people. For my chit chats, I only do one-on-ones, but I might change that. I might add to that for those who enjoy those kind of things. Probably won't do it too often though. And I will also, for my painting, we will be doing a collab. So there'll be 4 or 5 of us, maybe 6 painting at the same time or doing whatever kind of art, which will be very fun. Anyhow, thank you for joining me today. Much love, and we will see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye.